Hi everyone, this is Chris. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to make a phone holder, and this is really something for this season. So you have the pink version here, you have a blue version here, and it's really not easy to do. It won't take too much time either. It's really economical. I'm sure you have everything home, and we're going to use like ice cream little sticks like this. You can also find them everywhere in your craft stores, and this is foam. So very simple. I didn't do any decoration. I don't really think it's useful, but if you want to, you can always decorate them. So you can put it either this way, of course, and it's really nice. I like to talk to people and do something at the same time. And you can also, of course, put it this way if you're watching a movie and you still want to be able to have your free hands to do something else. So lightweight, easy, simple, very economical, because you can reuse your ice cream sticks if you want to. Put it in hot water to boil them a little bit so it will take all the germs away. So with no further ado, let me tell you what you will need to do this craft. So the first things that you're going to need are some wood pieces like this. We're going to need also some little barbecue skewers. That's going to be very handy. You will need 6 of these. One is a little bit broken, but it doesn't matter because I'm only going to use a part of it. So you will need 6 of these. I've already painted mine because I think it's nicer, but you can leave them plain. And also you're going to need 2 other like barbecue skewers, and I'm going to give you my measurements, but the measurements will be according to your telephone. So I'm going to give you the measurements in French, but it will in centimeters, but it's the same. You will convert that into inches if you wish. So for example, my telephone here is about 6.5. I'm going to say even 7 centimeters on that side. That's the only size you're going to measure. So it makes 7 centimeters. You're going to cut 2 pieces at 7.5. You will need 2 like this, and then you will add 1 more ½ centimeter to cut 2 other pieces. So you'll have 2 pieces at 7.5 and 2 pieces at 8 centimeters. If yours is wider, like 9 centimeters, you do 1 at 9.5 and 2 at 9.5 and 2 and 10. It's the same if you are using, for example, inches. Mine is about 2 inches and 3/4. So my 2 smallest one are going to be 2 inches. It's going to be 3 inches actually, and the other one is going to be 3 inches and 1/4. Okay, just add a little quarter to both of these. Then you will need hot glue. You can also use strong liquid glue like this. That will do too. And finally, what you will need is some foam. You could use paper for this, but I'm afraid that the paper might rip apart with the weight of your phone. So foam is just perfect, and it's very flexible, and I like that. So now the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take 2 of your wooden sticks and 2 of the same size here. So for me, 7.5. The 8 centimeters are here, and we're going to glue these 2 parts together. So you're going to put glue here and there. Actually, I'm going to do it in separate ways. I'm going to do one at a time because otherwise you tend to move and then it's not going to stay in place. So I'm going to put 1 here and trying to make it straight, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. And put it there. Then you're going to wait for this to dry, and you will put the top here, the other wooden stick, just on top. So you're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side, and you're going to repeat this with your 2 other wooden sticks and these little 2 itty bitties. Alright, so now that this is dry, you're going to have one slightly smaller than the other. The one that is smaller, you're going to put it inside the other one, and that's going to form the chair. So I have decided that this part, the smallest part, that is going to be the place where you're going to put your phone, is going to be on the front. And I have about 2 inches, which is 5 centimeters, sticking out. And then you're going to put this into an angle. You're not going to leave it straight, because if you leave this part straight, your telephone is going to be straight and it's not convenient to watch it this way. It needs to be a little on an angle. So that's really up to you how much it's going to be. Mine is just fixing it the way it is. I think it's about perfect. When I look at it, I think it's the angle is quite good. So I'm going to leave it as is. I'm going to put this on the side. And now what I'm going to do is take the other two wood sticks and you're going to shorten down to about 3 inches. It doesn't have to be exact, but 3 inches is going to be good. And 3 inches, let me do 1 in 3 inches, like around here, which is in centimeter going to be like 8 centimeters, more or less. It doesn't have to be exact as long as both of them have the same size. Okay, and then you're going to cut exactly what you put your mark. Okay, now what you can do when they're cut is try to make maybe the two edges here a little rounder. So you can add some paint now because the paint is just on the top. You can put some more paint if you want to make it look nicer, or you can do that in the end as well. And there's something you need to think about. This piece, we're going to put it on the back side of our chair, not on the front side, okay? So you're going to add a little bit of glue here and around up to the center of this side here. So it's going to look like this. Again, this is the rear side, this is the front side. Okay, so I'm going to use a little bit of hot glue. Here and a little bit of hot glue there. And put this right there. You're going to turn it around when it's completely dry and do the same thing here on the other side. Okay, the chair is almost ready. Everything has dried, hopefully. I don't like to wait too long, so I hope it's not going to fall apart. Now what you're going to do is you're going to take a little bit of foam. If you have foam with designs, like for this, for example, I have found this one, I can remember it was maybe 2 or 3 years ago in the United States. This is foam, but it looks like fabric. I absolutely love it, but it's a bit too wintry for me. I'm not going to use it for this project. I will use it later. But I love foam when it has some designs and not only glitter. So if you have a website, you know, a website that could ship to other countries, I would be interested to be able to buy these wherever you live. I don't really care about it doesn't matter, I mean, about the country, as long as I can have it in France. So the width of this is going to be the width that you used in the beginning, the smallest side. So the smallest size for me is about 7.5. And the length is around 8 inches, which makes 20 centimeters. It's perfect and it's long enough. So then you're going to wrap this around, and you should not leave it as is. You see that, Liz? I'm going to put another color so you can see underneath. You shouldn't put it straight. You're never going to sit down. Just imagine it's a real chair. You would not be able to sit on here. So what you need to do is give it a little of wiggle room so it could have this kind of shape. All right. Once you're happy with it, what you can do is on one side you can use a pencil and make a little mark here so you know where you can put the glue. And then you're going to do the same thing here on the other side. So just a little mark. I'm going to open it and I'm going to put hot glue here. It's enough. Hot glue is going to stick to this material very, very well. I need to add a little bit more, go up to the edges there, and then fold it on itself up to your pencil mark. And you're going to do afterwards the same thing here on the other side. Okay, and now it is absolutely perfect. You can use flowers, you can probably make some designs, you can draw on your foam if you want to. I think I'm going to leave it plain. If you really want to push it a bit further away, you could probably also put some armchairs on here, and like for this, for example, put 2 dots of glue on each side, so you will be able to maybe put a little flowers on here. This is just for a phone. I'm not going to be too crazy on decorations, maybe a flower or two, but that's it. And look how it goes. Now you can put your phone. I have lovely designs here on my background. I love this sea and beachy theme. Look at this. It's perfect because, you know, again, when I talk to people on the phone, I usually do something else. Especially if the conversation is a little bit long, I like to do something. I need to have my hands occupied, and this is perfect. And if you're watching a movie, you can also put it this way, and it's going to work like a charm. So I hope this tutorial was fun for you because it's a really beachy theme. You can do this in any color. You could make bigger ones. If you're using a tablet, for example, it's going to work exactly the same. And I really think it's fun to do. And you can offer this to somebody as well. I mean, it's really, really nice. So please give me some thumbs up for this video. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button to get notified every time I post a new video, and also share on social medias. Remember that I have StylHarmony, that's my Facebook page, where you can post all your favorite pictures of what you've done that are more or less related to the videos. Don't worry about where you post them. Just post your pictures there so you can share your crafts with everybody. No judgment. This is just a community for everyone. Thank you so much. Take care, everybody. I hope you're doing well, and see you soon for other tutorials. Bye-bye.